Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasia, but you can also call me Tay, and welcome in. I'm so excited to have you here. It's day... what day is it? 25? Okay, yes, it is day 25, and today we are finally decorating the beaches slash Blather's tent. So yeah, I kind of am doing both today. I'm on my south left beach, and we have this whole area to do. I'm not really exactly sure how this is going to turn out. I have a concept in my head right now, and hopefully it comes together as well as I want. And we're also going to do a little bit of dock decoration, not too much, not too crazy. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start decorating. So we are out here on the beach, and this is right in front of the giant flower field slash barn, and also right next to Molly and Ketchup's houses over here by the river. And I obviously want to do another kind of farm related build, but I want to change it up just a little bit once again. I'm trying to brainstorm different ideas for each section that I do now that we're getting close to finishing. So I thought of doing some kind of like cherry themed build. I realized I've never really made a build with the cherry fruit ever before, so this can be kind of fun and different. I already have some cherry trees in my pockets here. I only have 3 because I just want to put them on this little piece of land and then kind of make a build around these, if that makes sense. So we'll see how this turns out. I feel like I want to throw some boxes over here as well in front of Blather's tent and kind of work from there. So I just want to plant all 3 of these trees and kind of put them a little bit alternating. I feel like alternating is not the right word, but I mean just like off center from each other. I don't want them all in an exact line, but it is kind of hard having them this close to the beach edge because we can't plant trees right along the edge here. So I think this should work for now. I think I like it. I might change it, we'll see. However I want to do this. I don't know where to start. It's always so intimidating starting with the beaches, and this is my first beach build that I'm doing. I don't know if I should start with like around Blather's tent or right here in front of the cherries. I think I do want to start actually in front of the cherries right here, and I already grabbed some red mums that I think would be kind of cute to make a little patch. I don't think they're gonna represent cherries themselves. Oh, I grabbed a manila clam. Did not mean to do that, but why does this always happen to me? Okay, now I have to craft a shovel because I don't have one on hand, so let me do that really quickly. Okay, so I made 2 different shovels just in case this one breaks once again because it is a flimsy one. I'm just a little bit too lazy right now to make it an official hard shovel. Anyways, I'm trying to dig up this little patch here because I think it would be cute to put in some mums, and I don't know if they'll act as like little strawberries or just sprouts, but I think the red is really what I'm going for this build, and really emphasizing the whole cherry theme. So I'm gonna plant some mums right here, and I think that'll be the best way to start off this build. So I planted quite a few over here on this beach. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dig all of these up and start planting them on the other beach. Alright, but now that we have all of these flowers here, I'm just going to plant them in these spots. And I think it would be really cute to put some fencing around here as well, kind of close them in a bit. Also, the best part about making a berry patch on your beaches is that you don't have to worry about them regrowing into the normal flower that they are. They will just stay stunted in this state, and it's just the best. So you don't have to continuously run through them. So that's why if you ever want to do like a berry build on your island, I definitely recommend doing it last or doing it somewhere on your beach. I feel like it's a really good spot for them. Okay, so this is what we're working with so far. Like I said, I do want to put some fencing around here, so I think I'm gonna go for the barbed wire fence. That's usually my favorite kind of fence to use whenever I make a berry patch. So I'm just gonna surround this whole little area with some of this fencing. I think I'll put a few little gaps in between so you can walk in here if you wanted to, but for now, I'm just gonna put them a little sporadically. There we go, that's kind of cute, and I feel like the red just really looks good next to Blather's tent. Maybe it's because he has a little red lamp. Also, I've never really paid much attention to like the details around Blather's tent, but this is actually so cute. Like, look how adorable that little spray bottle is, and the shovel, and those little containers where he would put bugs in. That's actually so adorable. I wish we had that as an item in game. Okay, now I also grabbed 2 bushes here, and I think I'm just gonna plant them in a few random spots around these trees. I seriously wish we could plant bushes on the beaches. That would be so amazing. Now, what else do I want to do here? I feel like I just want to do a few little clusters of areas for this build. So I might put like a tank here and then just add some decor around it. And I'm not really sure what to put in this tiny little section here. There's not that much space, so I'll figure that out in a minute. But let's start on the tank because I do know I really want to incorporate that. Also, I was just going through all of my fencing and I completely forgot that I customized this corrugated iron fencing in red. I was originally going to use this in my barn build, but I didn't end up using it, so I think I could make it work in this area. We'll see. But also, because I want to make this like a cherry themed build, I do have quite a few jam jars that are cherry themed, and I also want to incorporate quite a few different boxes in this build as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes like a box core build, honestly. I just love putting boxes everywhere. Okay, going through my storage, I do have 2 storefronts that I could use that are customized in red already, so maybe I'll make like a little barn next to Blather's tent. I feel like that'll fill up space pretty well, and I think that is good for now. So let's start working on this little tank build. I'm not really sure what to call this yet. I feel like this is just gonna come out pretty random today. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I just want it to turn out pretty cute. Let's see. I did grab like a wooden box. Let's put that in front of this tank. And let's put a wheat field here too. I also grabbed a few wheat fields because I do have a wheat field farm right next to this area, so I thought it'd be nice to kind of transition that onto the beach here. So that actually looks pretty cute. I feel like this is the perfect spot for one of these jam jars, so let's put that down here. Yep, super cute. I guess this is probably an area where you can harvest cherries and then just make cherry desserts and treats. Kind of similar to the orchard build that I did with oranges and peaches, but this area is for cherries. What else? Let's try doing that fencing that I have. Maybe we'll do like a fence here and then a box right in front of it, and then turn that around, and maybe we can stack one of the baskets that I grabbed. It's honestly all about the layering. I feel like that looks really good. Maybe I could put a flower here and then probably a weed right in front of it. And you know what else I really love doing, especially across this farmcore island, is putting down some tracks. So I'm not sure, maybe someone like pulled a wagon through here and these dirt tracks are left on the beach. So I'm just gonna put this down, probably slightly past the Cosmo, just to fill up a little bit more space. Now what am I gonna do over here? I have no clue right now. We'll figure that out in a minute. But like I said, I kind of want to do a mini building next to Blather's tent. Maybe they make the jam or make whatever else in this building. So where did my storefronts go? Oh, there's not that much room. Maybe if I get rid of some of this fencing, I can put one the other way and it will be like a little square. Kind of like how I did the other barn that's in front of the sugarcane field that's at the front of my island. So something like this. And then I might have to get those tall items. I forget what they're called, but they were tall enough to fill in the gap and make it look like a building. Okay, so they're called the tokonoma item, that's right. Okay, let's put these right behind these storefronts and it will just give the area a little bit more height. I feel like this is the key to making a no terraforming island, is finding items that will make your builds feel a little bit taller. So I've been using a lot of the tanks, I've been using a lot of trees, these tokonoma items, buildings, or even some of the windmills or wind turbines. Those are all great items to give your areas height. So that actually looks so cute. I wish I could put one more storefront on the other side here, but I just can't. When I put Blather's tent on the beach, I really had no idea what I wanted to do with it, so I kind of just threw it as far into the corner as possible and didn't really think about what I would be putting around it, unfortunately, but you know what? I think we'll make it work. It's gonna look cute. Okay, wait, I'm actually really loving the way this is looking so far. Maybe I should focus on what to put in this little section. I feel like this would be a good location for maybe like a picnic table where they can sit down and enjoy their cherry desserts. So let's see what I have in my storage. I think I want to go for like a rustic kind of look, so maybe I'll use the wooden table and preferably the round one. Okay, I found a log table that I already crafted, so there's that right there. That does look pretty cute in this spot. I don't know if I want to keep it in the dark color or if I want to go for a lighter color, because the tank and this basket here are light colors, and I think it would be nice to balance out this build with a light table. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try and customize it and see what I like. So I customized the table as this light variation, and I put the green gingham pattern that I have on top just because it looks super nice. I'm really going for the whole red and green theme, and I do think I like that a little better. It brightens up the area a lot more. Now, what else can I put on the table though? I feel like I do have a few cherry desserts because I knew I was going for some kind of cherry build today, so I went ahead and got some cherry things. I feel like I have to do the cherry pie, and I do have a slice of the cherry tart as well. Maybe I'll put that on there. And maybe one of the peach jams, just because it's a lighter color compared to the cherry and the apple one. Let's put the cherry pie right on this part, and probably the tart right here, and then the jam jars right in the center. Oh, that is not the center. Okay, maybe I have to go on the back side and do it. And I think that actually looks so cute. I love that little combination there. Perfect. Maybe I'll continue the whole cherry desserts thing over here on whatever I put in this section. Maybe I'll stack a few things on top of boxes or things like that. What else should I do though? Maybe I'll drop like a little cherry right here, but I do want to put a pattern underneath it. Probably this grass patch that I have. And I do actually need to get a few cherries out just so I can place them around the build. Alright, let's drop a cherry right here. That's actually so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm really happy with how this is looking already. I wasn't sure how this is gonna turn out. Let's go ahead and start putting some boxes and things down here. Like I said, this might just be like a box core little section, and I'm not really sure what else to put around Blather's tent, so might as well just stick a bunch of things in front of it. Okay, so I grabbed all of the things that I think will look pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this artisanal bug cage right here. It just looks so cute, and I rarely get to use this item, mainly just because I forget about it a lot and I don't usually look for it on treasure islands, and that's pretty much the only way that I'm gonna get it is through a treasure island. And then I'm just gonna work on some like layering here. I'm just gonna stack a ton of boxes, maybe put in some more of these red flowers, and just kind of try to make it cute. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna trust the process right now. I also grabbed this, what's it called? Handy water cooler, and it's in the red variation because maybe they're holding like cherry juice. Is that a thing? Is cherry juice an actual thing? I'm not really sure. Has anyone heard of it or tried it before? If you have, and if it exists, let me know what you think about cherry juice. I feel like it could be good. I honestly have no idea. Okay, I also have another cherry pie, so I want to put that there. And I also have this cherry jelly. I think that's perfect. Every time I see this item, it just reminds me of like a diner, like a 50s diner, and that really makes me want to do that kind of build someday in my interior. Either for my house or as like a villager interior on HHP. I feel like that could be so fun. But I think this area needs a little bit of custom designs, so let's go ahead and put some, let's see, maybe I'll just throw some rocks down. I think that could look nice, and probably one in this little spot. And I think it also needs a few weeds around as well. Okay, this is working. It's working. I think it's coming together. Honestly, for Captain's Dock, I'm not really sure if I want to make it accessible. Honestly, I don't really care that much if you can access him or not, because you can't really see him in the dream address, so I might as well just decorate it the way I like. And I sometimes like covering it in a pathing like this, whether it's like the dirt path or a deck path that I have. So I kind of want to do this dark one that I have. We'll figure out what to do in a minute for decorating that, but I think this is a really good start. I do want to try to carry on the box idea behind his tent just because I'm not sure what I'm going to put in that area back there. I don't want it to be too busy back there just because I already have quite a lot going on behind this area because of my flower field. So we're just going to keep it simple. I just absolutely love using the cardboard boxes. They are so underrated. And that's also why I had so much fun working on my cardboard kitty court island a while back. It was just so fun trying to use the boxes in different ways. They're just a really great item, so highly recommend if you haven't already. Even if you're doing like a trash core island or some kind of junkyard, they're perfect for that as well. And I love that they included a pile of boxes because now we can make them even taller with our stacks of boxes, so it's super nice. I think that's a really good stack back there. I think I might have to customize one or two of those a little bit later just so I can have more cherry boxes around. What else should we do? Let's move on to this little section of the beach, and then I think we're gonna do the dock, and that will be it for today's build. Now for this little area, I kind of want to do a diagonal flower patch again, so we're going to have to get this dirt patch and kind of just do what I did for the blueberry field. Yeah, it might look a little bit different because this one is on the beach, but hopefully this will turn out cute. Now the difficult part about these is just trying to figure out a way to end the diagonals so they don't look weird like this by themselves. So I think I'm gonna have to cap some off with some items and things. Ooh, wait, you know what would be cute? Is putting like a little blanket in here in this spot. So let me get rid of this part actually, and then I have this small little blanket code that will look perfect for this little section. So I actually have this shabby blanket code, which is also by Crystal Cat, I believe, and I think that's one way I can end off this little dirt patch. And I do have a little hat, I forget what it's called, but like the hat with the giant ribbon. It's kind of like a sun hat in a way. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I can put that on the blanket as well. Let me go ahead and get the flowers though that I'm thinking of using. So I wanted to go for the white hyacinths because I just think they'll look the best in this cherry themed area. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these in here and probably sprinkle in a few more of the red mums just to, you know, make everything feel cohesive and bring it together. That's pretty cute, just like a little hint of red. Also, I just love this. I could totally see myself doing like a whole island in this kind of style using cherries. It kind of looks like a cottagecore with cherries, which I love. I love that idea. Honestly, don't be surprised if I do that in the future because that sounds so much fun. Alright, now we have to figure out how I'm gonna decorate this. Let me get the hat that I was talking about. I think I actually remember the name. It's called like a wide brim hat or something like that. Oh, that's what it's called. Wide brim straw hat. I feel like this is one of the best hats in the game and it looks so pretty in flower fields, so it's perfect to go right here. And you just kind of turn it around that way and it just looks like someone left their hat here amongst the flowers, which I love. And it's perfect. I think I need to put some more jam jars in this section. I think that'll look super nice. I also might want to try using a cruiser bike in this section because you can never go wrong with a cruiser bike as well. Also, you know what else I have? I have a few ladybug models that I think will look really cute scattered amongst the flowers, so I'm just going to try to incorporate those as well. Let's go ahead and put down the ladybugs first, just so they have their own little spot. And I also grabbed a green leaf pile to end this dirt right there, so you can't really see it. It's kind of just blends in. Unfortunately, it's not really the case for these two end caps, but I feel like there's enough around them that you don't notice it as much. And then let's see where I should put the cruiser bike. Okay, I do really like the cruiser bike. Maybe I should push it up and back a little bit. That's so cute. I'm sorry if I keep saying that, but it's just my go-to word when I really love something. It's so adorable. Maybe I'll use that word instead. Let's plant a little weed right there, and then I kind of want to put like a cherry somewhere. I did grab, oh my gosh, maybe this could look pretty cute. If I put a leaf stool and then drop a cherry on top. Oh my gosh, yes, I love that so much. And then maybe I should put like a Well, I don't really know what else. Something where I can put a jam jar on top of it. I customized this wooden box to be this red color just to tie in to the whole cherry theme. Maybe I'll put them on top of here. Yes, okay, that's honestly perfect. I don't want to do anything else to this because I think it'll be a little bit too much if I add anything else. I love that so much. But you know what? This area could possibly use some fencing. So I want to go ahead and use this large lattice fencing that I have, and it is customized in like a cherry type red color, and that looks amazing there. Let's put another one right here if it will fit. And actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some white fencing in this spot and then probably on this edge as well. Alright, this is looking so adorable. The last thing we need to do is decorate the dock. Now, I already put down this deck code. I think I want to make this a little farmy, so I might put down like a hay bed, maybe some more stacks of boxes, cherries, pretty much all those things. So I'm going to start with putting down a barrel and then probably dropping a cherry right on top of it. And we're going to put a box right here. I know it's apples, but you can't really tell. I'm just going to turn it around that way and then stick a shopping basket on top of here. Let's put down a hay bed. And then I also grabbed I can never say this item name, so I'm not even going to attempt to say it, but I'm going to put this down right there, turn it around so you can't see the turnip sign. And I think this is in desperate need of a leaf pile right here. Now, I know I said I was going to finish with the dock, but I kind of want to sprinkle in some flowers along the side beach just because I don't think I'm going to put any decor on that beach, or at least not too much. So let me go get some cosmos. And I don't really want to do too much on this beach just because of all of the things going on the side next to it. Maybe I'll put in like a little cute seating area, but that will probably be the most I will do for this little section. I am planning on decorating the beach down here a little further just because I have that bee farm and I kind of want to do like a honey stand over there. So that'll also probably be in a future video, not today's video, mainly because we are focusing on this little section of the beach. But I'm just going to sprinkle in a few of these cosmos and probably some weeds here and there. I'm just trying to do very minimalistic beach decor. Honestly, when decorating beaches, I really only decorate the ones that I know you'll be able to see from either the land or when you're walking across cliffs around my island. Any of the beaches that you intentionally have to make your way over to, I don't really focus that much on the decor for those just because they're not really in your direct eyesight. So yeah, I really just like focusing on the ones that I know you'll be able to see very well. And try to keep those in theme with the rest of my island. I'm also really tempted to decorate some of these beach rocks. I don't normally do this actually, but I feel like they'll look really cute decorated with some hay beds. And we can stick a barrel right there, and can a wheat field fit here? Yes, that actually looks so good. I love that. And I did grab a little rooster zodiac figure. We'll plop him down right there. Actually, I do want him to turn around that way. And that looks pretty nice. It definitely blends with the whole farm core idea. And there we have it. I think this beach is really nicely decorated, very minimal, exactly what I wanted. And let's go and take a final look at the build that we did on this other beach. Coming across this bridge over here next to Ketchup and Molly's houses is my cherry little themed area. We have a mini flower field where you can pluck and grab some flowers or whatever these red berries are. And you can also sit and relax. Someone rode their bike over here next to the flowers. And coming down further along the beach is this big tank and a table where you can pluck some berries and sit and eat your cherry desserts. There's also some cherry trees over there where you can pick more cherries. I'm not really sure what these berries are right here, but they match and they're cute, and that's really all that matters. And further down we have a red building once again, and Blather's tent, where maybe this is where they put all of the cherry desserts together and they harvest all of the fruits. And of course, maybe this is the dock where they ship off all of the fresh cherries and produce that they have. So this is little dock decor that we did as well. And coming up along the beach behind the cherry build is just a very minimalistic kind of decor, and just little sprinkles of flowers, weeds, a few items around here, just very simply decorated, which I love. So everyone, I'm gonna make this outro quick before it starts raining heavily on my island. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I truly appreciate it. And if you enjoyed today's video, definitely consider giving it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of Sprout. We are almost done with this island, so definitely stick around till the end to see the final result for this island. I'm so excited. So that is all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you all have a lovely day or night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!